What is up, my riders? So I just remembered as I was about to walk out the door to go on my daily bike ride, which I started adding. I don't know if you guys have been in the loop or not. I have finally got down to 179. I finally got off of antidepressants completely. I take a natural supplement. I'll link down below if you guys have any questions, but I've been saying it a lot. And if you guys don't follow me on social, you should, because I talk about it there in depth and give a lot of background. It's crazy that it works for me. It's an all-natural supplement. I never thought I'd be able to get off all antidepressants for a natural supplement. And even through the withdrawal, I felt great. And now I feel even more amazing now that the withdrawal is subsiding. So I wanted to do a video for you guys. I haven't reviewed Optimum Nutrition on my channel. I don't think. It's a very good protein company. This is birthday cake flavor. I'll be reviewing more of the flavor over anything else. I want to be transparent with you guys as well. This makes up about 9% of growth. A lot of things that people won't tell you is you need to get adequate protein to either build muscle when you're in a surplus of calories, or to help maintain muscle when you're in a deficit of calories, which would be like a cut trying to lose the extra stubborn body fat, which is where I'm at right now. So I make sure that I get around 140 grams of protein, and protein powder is a supplement. It helps you get that protein, and it gets the protein in you more strategically than it would be to eat like 5 steaks in one sitting, since this protein in particular has 24 grams of protein in one scoop. So I'm going to be reviewing this. It is a staple, it's a supplement, but it is not required. I honestly think for cutting and bulking, it really does help, especially when you're doing it the clean way, which is what I'm doing. I'm eating clean for my cut, and then when I need to bulk, I will clean eat on my bulk. I love protein powders, and I love trying new protein powders. As you guys know, I've tried so many pre-workouts on here. I use milk, so I do get a little bit more of protein and calories with it. I'll give you guys a close-up too. So if you can see, there's little like artificial sprinkles that they put in there. Actually, I'm not sure if they're fake or if they're real. I don't know if sprinkles actually have calories in them. It's weird, but I started mixing protein shakes this way because it doesn't add froth when you do it this way. You could also shake it, but it's kind of the same thing shaking with blending. You get a lot of froth. So what I do is actually put the protein in milk, and then I'll use something to stir it, and I'll start stirring it and just making sure that I break up the little pieces of the protein and keep stirring it for like 2 or 3 minutes. And honestly, it makes it more worthwhile as far as taste to just take a little bit longer. A lot of people out of the gym probably aren't going to be able to do this, but you probably could do something similar if you just put the metal ball in your shaker cup and go more of like in a circular stirring motion than like shaking it hardcore, and then doing that for a little bit longer, because you get a very, very clean looking mixture, and it makes it 1,000 times better, let me tell you first off, because I've been doing this now with like all my protein shakes. I do this. So I'm gonna do a taste test. If you guys can see, you do see a little bit of the sprinkles in there, and they do float to the bottom. That's just how it is. It mixes very easy, which is always a plus for me with Optimum Nutrition. So let's give it a taste test. The first time I've had the birthday cake flavor in the Whey, 100% Whey. I have tried Optimum Nutrition's isolate. And I will say, as far as comparison from the birthday cake on the isolate and the Whey is just very slightly more creamy. The best taste comparison I can give you guys is it's like a vanilla with a hint of like a battery flavor. Like, it does taste like you're eating some type of like sponge cake, vanilla sponge cake or something, with the normal icing and sprinkles. The creaminess comes across almost as like an icing, so it's just a small sweet hint of icing on a cake flavor. Really hard to describe these kind of flavors. It's very sweet, so if you don't like sweet proteins, I would probably avoid this. But the sweetness of it, at least in my book, this has no like comparison to the GNC isolate sweetness. Their products, both the cookies and cream and the chocolate, are very, very sweet in flavor. So I wouldn't say it's extremely overbearing, but I do also enjoy sweet protein powders anyways. There are the little sprinkles. They're all different colors. I don't know. It's kind of more like just for like a looks kind of thing, but it also does. I enjoy the texture because it does just give you that much more of a feel for a cake flavor. Now, I will say, first and foremost, Optimum Nutrition I know is a good company because I've used it for years, and I do stand by their product knowing that it is a well-made protein. It's a good company. I've never had an issue with them. I've probably tried almost every single one of their flavors before, and the birthday cake is actually my favorite. That's why I ended up getting it. I will leave a link down below if you guys want some. If you guys are looking for this, I definitely recommend this. Out of 5 stars, I would give this a 4.5. The only reason why I wouldn't give it a 5-star completely is that would go to overall mixability for this. In comparison, it mixes and tastes very well in milk, but preference-wise, I would not drink this in water. I've tried it. I actually tried it yesterday just so that I could make this review, and it does not taste that great. The water doesn't like give the creaminess, so it tastes like a very artificial cake flavor when you mix it with water versus the milk. The milk gives it the creaminess. It gives it the icing hints more than what the water can do for it. So that might be a con for some people, but I do know like the majority of people are like, oh, I gotta have my protein right after I'm done lifting. But for most people, they will make the extra effort to just go home and make their shake when they get home, because your window of absorption for the protein is usually around 30 minutes. It's not like instantly as soon as you're done lifting. I know some people say otherwise, but if you look it up, there's a lot of research done that says that you have up to like around 25-30 minutes for the absorption of the protein after lifting to try to help repair right after. And I don't know even if necessarily that's like 100% accurate that you have to do that, because in the long run, if you're getting adequate protein and you're lifting, you should see either muscle retention while cutting or muscle growth while bulking. It's kind of just how it works. But this is a really good flavor. I would highly recommend this, and I would definitely get it again. And I love their protein. I love knowing that I can trust the brand. I drink roughly like 2 or 3 protein shakes a day, so it does actually really come in handy to be able to substitute that. If you do the math for this particular protein, 3 scoops a day alone without adding in the milk protein, that is 72 grams of protein in one day. So I make sure that I get my protein every single day, especially while cutting, because that is one thing that I always used to mess up before when I was really into nutrition and lifting and stuff. I would never get what I thought. I always thought I needed the bare minimum protein. So if it told me online you need 70 to 110 grams of protein per day, I would be like, oh yeah, so I can get 70 and that'd be okay too. Well, theoretically, yeah, but if you're working out and you're lifting and you're trying to build and maintain muscle, you want to have excessive amounts of protein. Now there is a limit obviously, but you want to have more of the higher side, and it all depends on your activity level and what you're going for, what you're trying to look like. But I really do stand by this, and I will definitely keep you guys up to date with my health journey. This progress has been insane. I'm literally 179 as of 2 days ago, and that is my ultimate lowest. I've lost a total of 9 pounds in 2 weeks coming off my Paxil, which is insane, and I am going to try to slightly increase my calories and keep my cardio and lifting the same and show you guys my process. But I also will be documenting all this on Instagram for you guys to see like a before and after, and I'm telling you guys what, it's making a huge difference. And I'm really happy that I'm making this progress and I can share it with you guys. If you have any questions or you want to know more, I do have a fitness plan that I have been doing for a while now, and there are a couple people that have tried it and really liked it. Let me know. I love you guys. Hope you enjoy these type of reviews. If you want to see more, just leave a comment down below, give it a fat thumbs up, and subscribe, because that really helps out the channel and helps me continually make these videos. I love you guys. Make sure to be happy, stress less. I'll see you in the next one. As always.